Yes, it's getting busier here in Downing Street. Already, we're expecting, of course, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, for he is still Prime Minister, to speak on the steps of Downing Street in just a couple of hours' time. And then after that, the action rolls on up to Balmoral, where the Prime Minister officially resigns. Liz Truss is officially appointed by the Queen. Then she flies back down here to make her first statement in this street as Prime Minister. And then the reshuffle begins. The new cabinet is appointed, although movements have already begun, of course. Last night, Priti Patel tendered her resignation to the Prime Minister, saying that she will serve on the backbenches, clearly jumping before she was pushed. She, of course, had not endorsed Liz Truss in this leadership race and did not expect to be given a role in the new cabinet. Also, another surprise resignation announced from Nadine Dorries. She has said that she will return to the backbenches after agonising over that decision. An interesting one because, of course, she was one of the early backers of Liz Truss. It was Nadine Dorries and Jacob Rees-Mogg who stood on this very street after a cabinet meeting with Boris Johnson, walked out to the media here to announce their endorsement of Liz Truss 9 weeks ago. Well, what a long time that feels like, because Nadine Dorries looks like she will be appointed to the Lords in Boris Johnson's resignation honours. Speculation that there may well be, therefore, a by-election in her mid-Bedfordshire seat, and that might be a very early and unwelcome test for Liz Truss as this country sails into a very deep crisis, as so many other countries are around the world. But it's interesting looking at the names that may well fill the gaps left by these posts, because Culture Secretary, many people are saying that Penny Mordaunt, of course, who came third in this contest, that she may well get that role, moving in to DCMS and taking on that weighty responsibility about what happens, for example, to the online safety bill, to the proposed regulation of free speech on the internet. Liz Truss told GBNews at our People's Forum event a few weeks ago that she'd be minded to change that legislation. Could that be an early act of her government? Also, much speculation now that Anne-Marie Trevelyan will be asked to leave the role of Trade Secretary, and it may well be given to Kemi Badenoch. Of course, Liz Truss also saying that she thought Kemi was excellent and deserves a spot in her top team. That's what she told GBNews a couple of weeks ago. It's not long now to wait to see if all of these swirling rumours are true, because we will be getting these appointments, we will be seeing these famous faces walking down this very street this afternoon.